Hey, let's take a look at your MT9 LT6 affirmation. We're going to review the last two questions. If you uploaded your work to Schoology, I don't know where it's at. If you didn't upload your work, don't worry about it because we're going to go through it right now anyway. In this problem, we have this circle and it has a radius of 7 feet. And we're given that angle DCE is 110 degrees, which means arc ED is 110 degrees because we know the central angle is the same as the arc. You're not asked to find the length of arc DE. You're asked to find the length of major arc D to F to E. Well, if there's 360 degrees in a circle, that makes this arc 250 degrees. To find the arc length, we know the circumference, or the arc length, circumference is different. We're going to find the arc length, it is the fraction of the circle we're doing, so it's the measure of our arc over 360 times the circumference of the circle. Well, in this case, the measure of our arc is 250 degrees over 360. And the circumference, well, that's 2 pi r, isn't it? So 2 times pi times 7. Now let's just do some reducing. I think in your email you said you didn't know how to reduce that. Well, the first thing I notice there's a 0 in the numerator and denominator. So I'm just going to divide those out. Divide by 10. So I get 25 over 36 times 2 times pi times 7. Well, then I notice that 2 goes into 36 18 times. And then we're going to take 25 times 7. Let me see. 25 times 8 is 200, so 25 times 7 is 175 pi divided by 18, and that would be feet, because arc length is measured in linear units. And there's your answer. Let's take a look at the next problem that you either didn't get to or you had a hard time finding. You're told that the measure of arc RS is 108 degrees. Almost forgot. We're also told Q to S is a diameter. So we know this is a diameter. We're told S angle SRT is 58 degrees. So I'm going to blow that up here and write that in a little bit smaller. And then we know, do we know anything else? Oh, we want to find QRT. So angle Q to R to T. Well, since Q to S is a diameter, we know angle QRS is a 90-degree angle. So in other words, the measure of angle QRT is going to be 90 minus 58. Let me see. 10 minus 8 is 2. 8 minus 5 is 32 degrees. And we want to find the measure of angle Q to S to R would be the other one. Well, we can do this in a couple different ways, but I think I'm going to find angle Q first because I know angle Q subtends arc RS, which is 108 degrees. Well, half of 108, because angle Q is an inscribed angle, it's half the arc, so that would be 54 degrees. So angle S and angle Q are complementary because we know QRS is a right angle, a right triangle, I'm sorry. So I'm going to take 90 minus 54. 10 minus 4 is 6. 8 minus 5 is 2. So I get this angle would be 36 degrees. There's a bunch of different ways to find this correctly. That's just one way to approach it. And that's what I'd like you to do on this problem.